only for you.
Hello guys, welcome again, a new live stream. So well, let's talk about Bitcoin. So okay, we have Bitcoin right now bouncing. Remember the technical analysis last week, actually, let me show you here when Bitcoin was here. Yes, I said, okay, technically speaking, is it still to the upside? Yes. And well, now you can see the results. Now let me be clear, I got stopped last week because Bitcoin actually dropped, tested $26,000, and I got stopped here, and I didn't take this long position, I mean this bounce, because well, it's weekend and I don't trade weekends. But I don't care, I am not rushing, because always there is a new opportunity. So seriously, I really don't care. Always there is a new opportunity. But now let's talk the projection of Bitcoin. For Bitcoin in one day chart is, and as you can see here, is working here. So now I am using VWAP system. So right now is testing the top of the VWAP. So the resistance actually in volume. Let me show you here. Let me show you here where my target actually before was around $29,000 around there. So what is next here? Well, first of all, here let's talk about the momentum. ADX is positive, is about 23 level, so Bitcoin is trending here. Let me show you the one day chart here. And the most important thing here is volatility is expanding, and that is very healthy. That is something we wanted to see. So as you can see here, so if I will be here right now in long position, for example, in my case, I will just protect my entry and looking for a potential continuation, maybe of course in all next week. Now the next major signal is the 2-day chart. 2-day chart, we have officially a buy signal too here, with volatility here contracted here. So I am looking for, yes, continuation maybe all next week, yes, maybe something like this. Let me show you here something like this. But one thing here, I am not looking for like 40k, 50k. No. This is just a bounce. If we use, like, remember, this is not there's no technical analysis. It's just like I want you to just to show you the idea, right? For example, this is like wave number 1, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and potentially the last wave, like where the top of this wave could be double top, a little bit higher, maybe a little bit, but not more than that. And after that, potentially we will see a continuation to the downside. So I am not looking for this move like, oh yeah, it's going from here to 1 million. Of course not, but it's something I was expecting, right? So the trend of Bitcoin is still to the upside. Yeah, maybe you are bearish right now. Oh my God, no, this is a bull trap. I don't think so. I think since last week, I was looking for a bounce here. Yes, I mean, I have to be honest. Bitcoin is bouncing right now here, almost when it's testing the center line here. It's a little bit concerning here because if Bitcoin stays here in sideways around $28,000, for example, 2 3 days, you will see this as a potential yes bull trap, and after that another drop. That's why it's very important for Bitcoin right now to keep pumping right now. I mean, we have to see Bitcoin, for example, today 28, tomorrow $29,000, and so on. We have to see Bitcoin healthy. I mean, continuation, but I am not looking for like new highs or something like that because we have a very clear signal here. Sells in weekly chart where we have a sell signal here. We have a sell signal fired in this moment actually. Yes, 2 3 weeks ago. Yes, here. So projection is in weekly chart is sideways, right? Sideways. I mean, no new highs, no 40k, no 50k. Yes, downside, right? So in average here, after we have this signal, it takes around 2 months, something like that. So if you see this bounce in the macro scale, for me, it's a sell opportunity, not a buy opportunity. Okay, you understand? So I am saying, if we see this bounce, remember I said, okay, if we have this bounce right now here, yeah, and maybe again 29, 30k, or even a little bit more. All this area for me is an opportunity to sell, not to buy more. Now, one thing here, 5-day chart here is very interesting here because the momentum is still to the downside. This setup is gonna take maybe a couple months. So the projection again is sideways. Yes, sideways, downside. So the bounce you see right now in 1-day chart is part of this macro sideways or downside. So you can see Bitcoin is in sideways here, sideways, and in some point, yeah, the projection should be, I mean, it's going to be to the downside in weekly basis, of course. This will take time. Right now here, Bitcoin is in 1-day chart, testing the center line here, is bouncing here, yes. But if you want to see, I mean, how can I say this? I am expecting to see Bitcoin about maybe about 30k, and you will see retailers, newbies buying again here because, you know, from here 50k. And here, if you see Bitcoin here, for example, next week, I think it's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful bull trap because, well, Bitcoin in weekly chart, as I said before, is a sell. Now let's talk about the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart for Bitcoin right now here. Let me show you. ADX is positive here. We don't have a bearish divergence. I am not bearish. I mean, it's still to the upside. Yes. Should I buy here? Of course, no. Right. The last opportunity to buy Bitcoin was this weekend. As I said before, I am not trading weekends. So around 26,400, 500 there. And from there, as you can see here, a beautiful, beautiful breakout here. Now, let me show you here the 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart for Bitcoin right now. We have the momentum, ADX positive here. We have the momentum in 12-hour chart is still, I mean, to the upside. Yes, Bitcoin is still bullish here. But that doesn't mean like, yes, okay, let's buy right now here. Of course not. The buy where it was here or maybe here. Actually, you were lucky here around here. Yeah, when in my traditional system, maybe it was testing the MA100. Yeah, double bottom, right, in classic technical analysis. So right now here to the moon and bullish, right? No, no, as I said, it's just a bounce here where weekly chart, the projection is still to the downside. So if you're in FOMO here, if you are making profits, congratulations. But remember, stay away of your emotions. Just you are very emotional in the markets, also in your life, you are gonna get wrecked. So be careful here because longs here, no thanks. Actually, if you are trading in 4-hour chart, for me, this is in 4-hour chart, of course, 4-hour. This is the area to sell or close or closing longs for closing longs, I think. Yep. So I think that's it. Now in 1-hour chart, if you are gonna trade 1-hour chart, just follow the trend. The trend is your friend, and this thing is in uptrend. Every time when you see a pullback, right? It depends what you're using. It could be VWAP or it could be an MA. In this case, for example, the next pullback should be around 27,700. You see a pullback around here. Maybe it could be the MA21 in using moving average. Yes, from there maybe a potential bounce. But remember, 1 hour chart is just maybe through 300, 400 dollars move, and that's it. No more than that. So now let's talk about the monthly. The monthly is coming here, and let me see. The monthly is, we have 2 days left. So based on the move right now, we can start talking about what happened in the monthly. Officially here, we have buy signal confirmation, of course, last month, volatility contraction here. So what is telling me this? Bitcoin is going to enter in sideways for all this year. So that's why no 50K, no 60K, no new ATA. No, 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 no. Bitcoin is going to be in sideways. Remember, this area here, this area is all this area. I mean, this area, I mean, this, but it's 200 to 100 move. Yes, but in monthly chart is almost nothing because Bitcoin in the monthly is moving 3 or 4 5 times. You see? So now Bitcoin is contracting here, so we can expect like maybe all this year Bitcoin is gonna be just in sideways here. Maybe maximum 35K or something like that, minimum maybe 20. So I don't know, 10 or $15,000 move range all this year. So as you can see here, we had the volatility contraction here in the monthly. So maybe, I mean, looks like this year is gonna be the next 6 months of this year will be not like, oh my god, bull market. No, 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 no. It's just macro consolidation. So I'm still looking weekly chart for to the downside. Yes, I am still looking for that. Let me show you here with my traditional system what I can tell you with in the monthly here. Okay, let me show you here. Bitcoin right now with this bounce here is testing the mid-21. Well, it's a little bit above here. Looks like this thing is gonna, I mean, if you want to see bullish Bitcoin, Bitcoin has around 48 hours to close about 30K. If you see that, yes, we will see 35, $36,000. Honestly, I don't think so. I think this bounce here in 1 day chart is gonna be just a pull trap. Any close below $28,000 this month, you will see continuation, and we will see again 23, 24K, because this is looking more like, I mean, this is not healthy. I mean, this is not healthy. Remember, we have 3 levels in the monthly. We have MA21. This is the like very risky position. I mean, for me, this is not a buy. Not thank you. Not thanks. And now Bitcoin is trying to hold the MA21. But for me, I don't feel comfortable buying in the monthly when it's testing the MA21. I prefer between the MA55, between, not above. Between the MA55 or the MA100. So that means all this area. So looks like Bitcoin right now, it's the close, just it's the close below $28,000 this month. We will see potentially Bitcoin testing 24K, 25K. If this area breaks, the next level is gonna be 20K. If this level breaks, remember, let me do it here properly. Let me do it properly because I want to show you here the levels. I want to be very clear with my levels here. First of all, the first level for Bitcoin is gonna be between 25, 24K around here. This is the yellow box. It's like as long as Bitcoin is above here, it's still to the upside of the monthly. It's still, yeah. And here, if Bitcoin close above 30K, let me change the color here because this is very aggressive. For example, here, this color. You see Bitcoin closing about 30K this month. Very aggressive, very risky, honestly. And yes, we will see Bitcoin at 35, $36,000. And if Bitcoin tests and also breaks the yellow box around $25,000, we will see around 20K. And this is, I'm gonna change the color here to green. Why? Because this is the last hope for Bitcoin in the macro timeframes. Any close below 20K, game over, and yes, you will see Bitcoin at $10,000, $9,000, something like that. Honestly, as I'm gonna say it again, I am not looking for new lows for Bitcoin. Actually, the bottom's already in for me. Okay, for me, it's already in. So I am not financial advisor, right? But if I see Bitcoin in the yellow box or even in the green box, for me, it could be a buy opportunity. Of course, in my case, I will buy for my signals, right? I have to wait I need to wait for confirmation and all that stuff. But it's gonna take time. Remember, Bitcoin, for me, right, in my humble opinion, is gonna be just in sideways all this year, just doing this, something like we saw in 2019 when Bitcoin, 2020, 2019, Bitcoin was after the drop of the coronavirus stuff. we have just like 6-7 months just in sideways. So that's why I think Bitcoin is just playing ping pong right now in the macro scale. Now let's talk about altcoins. One of them is Ethereum. Let me show you Ethereum because Ethereum is doing something very interesting here. Let me show you here. In the monthly, we still have the buy signal here. As you can see here, we have the buy signal, and Ethereum is still testing the mid-21. Any close below 1,850 around there, yes, we will see again another test to 1,500 is where is the mid-55. Let me show you here the weekly chart here. We still have the signal. The only difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum is like the ADX is still positive for Ethereum here. Volume is very healthy, actually, it's very healthy. I really like it, and is holding the MI55. So, of course, for me, it's not a buy opportunity here. No, thank you, because I have to see crossing the seller line here, the curve, and after that, maybe here in a couple of months, if Ethereum is still here, yes, it's gonna be to the upside. But for now, it's still the same as Bitcoin. It's just sideways here, sideways, right? Downside. That's it. Okay. So let me show you here the USD dominance, because if Bitcoin now is bullish or is pumping right now, is because something happened right in the USD dominance. Let me show you here. We have here the weekly chart where still the momentum is to the upside. Is testing right now the mid-21 here, as you can see here. But I mean, the momentum is to the upside. I mean, the volume is not the same here, but it's still about the seller line. So technically speaking, it's positive here. So let me show you here the 5-day chart. 5-day chart, testing again MA55. Careful here with Bitcoin, because remember, this thing is just having a pullback, maybe in 1-day chart, right? And as long as about this area of volume, it's still to the upside. It's still to the upside, okay? So let me show you here. Yes, you see, seller lines about to be tested here. Maybe another leg down here to maybe 7%, but you will see a buy signal here, and you will see continuation to the upside. So be careful with this bounce for Bitcoin, because it's not like it's going to the moon, right? Of course not. This could be of course, we will see continuation all this week, but as I said before, this bounce for Bitcoin, for me, in my humble opinion, is a sell opportunity in the macro timeframes, okay? Between $27,000 to 32, 33, whatever, even better, about 30, for me, is a sell opportunity, and that's it. But we are talking about the weekly chart, monthly, it will take time. So this thing is crossing the seller line here. Yes, it's about to test, maybe until like that, I said before here, but let me show you here. This is like this. Maybe in 1 week, not now, but in the future, around here, it's gonna be like this, around here. When you see this thing here, around 7%, you will see curve doing something like this, right? And this is gonna be like this. And well, again, Bitcoin is gonna drop. So now, careful, you are in altcoins, because you know Bitcoin is pumping. Let's buy Pepe, right? Because to the moon, right? Or million token, whatever you want to buy. So for me, this move, yes, something I'm happy, because actually, well, technical analysis is working, right? But I don't think like it's smart to start looking for new ATA or 40, 50K or whatever you are looking for right now. And remember, Twitter, very smart people, they will start telling you, YouTubers, oh my God, you see the Fed, whatever, oh, Bitcoin is pumping, you know, the bull market is here, blah, 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 blah. Yes, the bull market actually, I think we are gonna have a very good opportunities to buy in some point this year, and the real bull market is gonna start maybe next year. I think that is my scenario, of course. All the altcoins, they are in downtrend. All of them. There is no altcoin like it's in uptrend right now. I mean, I'm talking about with organic or normal trends, because of course you can see maybe Pepe, right? 500%. That is not an uptrend. It's just a pump and dump. It's different. So let me show you here Cardano, for example. Cardano weekly chart here. This thing is in downtrend, for example. This is downtrend. Now, we have here still the sell signal here present, yes. But it will take time, 2 or 3 months. As I said before, in Q2 of this year, Yes, after March, I said I'm expecting sideways downside. That's it. Okay, so that's why I am not buying altcoins. I don't care. I mean, if you are making profits, congratulations, but it's not my style because risk management for me is very very important. So okay, so let's talk about cake because someone is asking me about cake. Its continuation is still to the downside, my friend. I think maybe you can just come back here and maybe in a couple of months ask me again. And after I see some consolidation or sideways, we can start talking about it again. But for now, the the sky is the limit. I mean, no. This thing, I mean, you have to see a basement forming here after thinking to buy again. So let's talk about gold. I'm going to talk about gold because I think it's very important right now. We have a better divergence here. The target usually is going to be around 1,850, around here. That is the target I was looking for, but this is an uptrend, okay? So something like this. Testing here, and continuation. This is an uptrend in weekly chart. So maybe the rest of 2-3 months, I mean, look, all summer, I think it's going to be sideways to the downside, and the next target for gold is going to be around 1,800. Now let's talk about the monthly here. The monthly here, as you can see here, well, this is looking very interesting here because, let me see. We have a better divergence forming in the monthly. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Any close below 1,960? Any close below there? Potentially we will have a better divergence in the monthly, and the target should be around 1,700 in the long term. I mean, all this year. So I think it's better in my case if I wait for the close in the monthly. After that, I will come back here and check again my technical analysis. I think it's better. It's too soon. So let's talk about the SP500. The monthly is coming. Usually the market is not moving very strong before. This is bullish, my friend. This is bullish. This is bullish. This arrow maybe is on 4-hour chart, but it's still the same thing. I don't know why people do. Yeah, I'm gonna short the stock market. No. Why you wanna short the stock market? It's just stupid right now. As I said, no. Now, like 1 month, 2 months ago. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Of course, 4,200. I am looking for 4,300, and actually the last target is 4,500. And there you see the various divergence forming. Yes, we will have a short opportunity, but not yet. It's gonna take time. But this is bullish. Why? Because we have a monthly. The monthly, as I said before, in January, March, in March I said this is to the upside. It's gonna take time. All this year maybe, but look at this. This is looking good. It's not the best, but it's good. So let's talk about the Nasdaq, because the Nasdaq, actually the chart of the Nasdaq was much better than the SP500. Actually, very easy to read. And look at this, beautiful, right? It's wonderful. I said for 350, 60. That is a target I am looking for. And look at this, beautiful, wonderful. Look at the volume, and you are shorting the Nasdaq. Congratulations, right? Beautiful, right? If you want to lose money, you can. I don't know. You went to my Patreon. You can use, help me instead of just losing your money in the markets. I'm kidding. The thing here is that you can see, I'm very happy to see this. Beautiful, beautiful chart. Invalidation of the weekly chart continuation. We will see around 370 around there, and from the potential pullback. But all the pullbacks you see for the Nasdaq is going to be a buy opportunity following the trend. That's it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chart. Wonderful volume. Well, but the market is collapsing, right? The banks, layoffs, yes. Yeah. Keep watching news. Interesting. Okay. So right now here, volume. Let me show you here. There is no better divergence. 1, 2, 3. Potentially, maybe yes. Maybe yes. I think it's better if we wait for the monthly. The monthly is clear. It's a monthly breakout here. This is a breakout in the monthly. So what I'm trying to say is very simple. This thing is gonna test 360. Any close in weekly chart, because it's the monthly weekly chart, any close about this level, you will see 400 and potentially new highs actually. But let's wait. Beautiful, beautiful chart. Nasdaq is amazing. I really like it. Let's talk about total 2 for altcoins. Not very good. As I said before, we are not in we are not in all season or bull market for crypto, I think. Yeah, it's still the same thing. It's still the same. So I will be very, very careful here. So let's continue. Let's continue. What's next? I think that's it. That's it. I think I'm gonna finish the live stream quickly because I don't see activity today. So it's totally fine. In some countries it's Sunday. So okay, guys. So recap for Bitcoin in the short term. As you can see here, weekly chart, Bitcoin tested the M55 here, bouncing here from the M55 here. The most healthy thing you wanna see is Bitcoin keep pumping. Probabilities at least all this week, yes, I am looking for that, but I will be careful here because there are some signs this could be a bull trap. So any close about 29,000, remember Bitcoin is gonna be in sideways. Usually oh my god, yeah, to the moon. No. Monthly close is coming. So usually the move for any asset actually is sideways 1 week before, sideways, and after the close, it depends on the close, we will see the next direction. And for me, it's still to the downside. Potentially, we can see 1 week or two, the first week of June, Bitcoin testing 30K. Yes, good. But that move is going to be, for me, a sell opportunity. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And see you in the next live stream.